Well, big news in American politics. Former Vice President Dick Cheney has died at the age of 84. One of the most influential, controversial, and, depending who you ask, shadow government-coded figures in modern U.S. history, has left the chat. Cheney wasn't just a vice president. He was the vice president. The guy many joked was actually running the country while George W. Bush smiled for the cameras. Whether you think that's true or just a spicy political meme, well, history will continue arguing about it long after this video ends. Born in Nebraska, raised in Wyoming, Cheney worked his way up old-school Washington style: Chief of Staff, Congressman, Secretary of Defense, and then in 2001, Vice President. A resume so powerful it basically flexes itself. After the devastating attacks of September 11th, Dick Cheney emerged as one of the most influential figures in the Bush administration. He wasn't just the vice president, he was a driving force behind the government's response, shaping the war on terror and advocating for a dramatic expansion of presidential power. Cheney's approach was aggressive and unapologetic, believing that extraordinary times called for extraordinary measures. He worked behind the scenes, often steering policy decisions and setting the tone for America's new era of security. He was a key advocate for the invasion of Iraq, convinced that removing Saddam Hussein was essential for American safety. This decision would define his legacy as the nation plunged into a controversial and costly war. Supporters praised Cheney as a bulldog who fiercely protected the country, willing to make tough calls when others hesitated. But critics argued he overstepped, rewriting the rulebook and leaving behind a tangle of legal and ethical questions that still haunt the nation today. His tenure saw the rise of Guantanamo Bay, the use of enhanced interrogation techniques, and the expansion of government surveillance programs. These policies sparked heated debates about human rights, national security, and the limits of executive power. And then, in a bizarre twist, there was the infamous hunting accident, when Cheney accidentally shot a fellow hunter, making headlines around the world. Love him or loathe him, Dick Cheney's life was filled with controversy, power plays, and plot twists that shaped modern American history. As news of Dick Cheney's actions and legacy spreads across the nation, reactions are rolling in from all sides. There's respect for his decades of public service, and widespread acknowledgement of the immense power he wielded as vice president. The media is abuzz, with commentators and analysts dissecting every aspect of his career, from his early days in government to his influence on national security and foreign policy. Yet, alongside the praise, there are also reminders of the lasting controversies tied to his decisions, especially the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, the use of enhanced interrogation techniques, and the expansion of executive power. These moments continue to spark debate and shape public opinion. Love him or loathe his policies, Cheney remains a deeply polarizing figure. For some, he's a symbol of strength and decisive leadership. For others, a reminder of the costs and consequences of controversial choices. But no matter where you stand, Cheney's impact on American government and the office of the vice presidency is undeniable. His legacy is woven into the fabric of Washington, D.C., and the nation's political landscape. You don't get remembered as one of the most powerful vice presidents in United States history by playing small. Cheney's story is a testament to the enduring influence one leader can have on a country's direction, for better or for worse. Today, a major chapter of early 2000s American politics closes. The passing of a figure like this marks not just the end of a personal journey, but the closing of an era that shaped the nation's direction for years to come. His influence, for better or worse, will echo through the halls of government and the pages of history. His family has lost a husband, a father, and a grandfather. Their grief is deeply personal, felt in quiet moments and shared memories, even as the world looks on. In times like these, we're reminded that behind every headline and every policy, there are real people, real families, and real loss. History books. Well, they've got more revisions coming. Scholars and commentators will debate his legacy for years, adding new chapters and perspectives as time passes. The story of his life and career will continue to evolve, shaped by those who study, remember, and reflect. And whether you're watching this because you're mourning, curious, or just surprised to see his name trending for something other than a political feud, thanks for being here. In moments like these, we come together to remember, to question, and to understand the impact one life can have on so many. Tell me your thoughts below. Keep it respectful. This is history, not a comment section boxing match. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.